Hello class, I welcome you all to this session. This session we are going to start a new chapter, retirement or death of a partner. So under this chapter we are going to look into one problem, that is retirement of partner, new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. So we are going to know how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. Okay, so Ram, Mohan and Sohan were partners sharing profits in the ratio of 1 by 5, 1 by 3 and 7 by 15 respectively. Sohan retires and his share was taken by Ram and Mohan in the ratio of 3 is to 2. Find out the new ratio. So this is the question. So new ratio, answer will be 12 is to 13. So we need to find out that. So first let's write who are the partners. Ram, Mohan and Sohan. So their ratios are 1 by 5, 1 by 3 and 7 by 15. Okay, so this is the ratio. Since this is not, the denominators are not equal, so I'm just multiplying this with 5. This with 3 and this with 5. Okay, so it turns out to be 3 by 15, 5 by 15, 7 by 15. So this ratio is going to be 3 is to 5 is to 7. Now Sohan is retiring. S is retiring. Okay. So S is retires. So S share is 7 by 15. So this share you need to segregate it among R and M. In what ratio? In the ratio 3 is to 2. See, they have given it clearly. Sohan retires and shares taken by Ram and Mohan in the ratio 3 is to 2. So I'm just going to segregate in the ratio 3 is to 2. So R share is equal to 7 by 15 into 3 by 5, which is 21 by 75. Similarly, M's share is going to be 7 by 15 into 2 by 5, which is 14 by 75. So this ratio is going to be like this. So 21 new profit sharing ratio the new profit sharing ratio is going to be for R, it's going to be 3 by 15, which is the old share, plus new share 21 by 75. Similarly for M, it's going to be 5 by 15 plus 14 by 75. Okay, so this share is, you need to multiply this by 15 so that 5, so that the denominators are equal. So 5 into 3 is 15, 15 into 5 is 75 plus 21 by 75. Similarly, multiply this with 5, 25 by 75 plus 14 by 75. Okay, so now what is the new ratio? New profit sharing ratio will be 21 by 75. 21, not 21, 15 plus 21, that is 36. 36 by 75 plus 25 plus 14, which is 39 by 75. This can be written as 12 is to 13. Okay, so this ratio 12 is to 13. Answer. So we would have got this answer. The next question that we are going to look into is XYZ are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 1 by 2, 3 by 10 and 1 by 5. Calculate the gaining ratio of remaining partners when Y retires from the firm. So XYZ are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 1 by 2, 3 by 10 and 1 by 5. Calculate the gaining ratio of the remaining partners when Y retires from the firm. So they are asking us to find out the gaining ratio. So I just start preparing the answer. Question number 6. X, Y and Z are partners. Their ratio is 1 by 2 is to 3 by 10 is to 1 by 5. The denominators are not equal. So I'm just going to multiply this with 5. No, I'm going to multiply this with 5 and this with 2. So that I get 5 by 10 is to 3 by 10 is to 2 by 10. So I've got this. So I don't have any issues with this. Now calculate the gaining ratio. Who is getting retired? Y is getting retired. Now Y is getting retired. Now how to derive at this? So since Y is getting retired, there is no ratio given. Previous sum there was a ratio. They gave the ratio as 3:2. The retiring partners thing will be divided among the existing partner in their old ratio they gave. But in this problem they have not given like that. So what will be the new share? New profit sharing ratio will be, for X and Z will be 5:2. Okay, so 5:2 will be the new profit sharing ratio. So gaining ratio is equal to new share minus old share. This is the formula. Gaining ratio is equal to new share minus old share. So X ode what is the new share? 5 by 7 minus what is the old share? 5 by 10. New share 5:2. So 5 by 7. Old share 5 by 10. Okay, this is the old share. Then for Z it is new share 2 by 7 minus old share 2 by 10. Okay, so this particular ratio we have to derive it. So I'm just multiplying this with 5. I'm sorry, multiplying this with 10. So that my denominator is 70. Okay, so multiply this with 7. Okay, so 50 minus 35 by 70. Similarly, this with 10, this with 7. So 20 minus 14 divided by 70. So I am getting X:Z. That is 50 minus 35. 15:Z 6. So 15:6. So gaining ratio will be 5:2 or 15:6. So 5:2. So gaining ratio is 5:2. We have completed this problem. The next question that we are going to look into is 7B. 7B, we are going to look into this problem. A, B, C. A, B, C are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 4:3:2. C retires from the business. Now, A is acquiring 4 by 9th of C's share and balance is acquired by B. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. So they are asking both new profit sharing ratio as well as the gaining ratio. So how to calculate this? So A, B, C. So I'm just writing 7 subdivision B. So first, old ratio among A, B and C. 4:3:2. Okay, so this is the old ratio. 4:3:2. C's profit share. What is C's profit share? 2 by 7, 9. So 2 by 9. Okay. Now, what they have given in the problem, this C share will be acquired by A 4 by 9 of C share and B the balance. This is what given in the question. So you can see here, retires from the A is acquiring 4 by 9 of C share and balance is acquired by B. So this is what given. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio. So we're going to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. So, share of A. What is the share of A? That is 2 by 9 into 4 by 9. So 2 by 9 left, 2 by 9 C total share what is A is acquiring 4 by 9 and the balance 5 by 9 is acquired by B. So 2 by 9 into 4 by 9 will be 8 by 81. Okay. Now share of B. B is getting from 2 by 9 the balance. Balance is total is 9. 4 by 9. Balance will be 5 by 9. So 5 by 9. How much is that? 10 by 81. Okay. So this is the calculation. So 2 by 9 into 5 by 9. 10 by 81. Now after this, what is the new profit sharing ratio? New profit sharing ratio is old ratio plus share of C. Okay. So A's share. How much is the old profit sharing ratio? Old profit sharing ratio is 4 by, I guess you can see 4 by 9. Old ratio 4 by 9 plus share of C. From C, A is getting how much? 8 by 81. So similarly for B's, old ratio is 3 by 9 plus 10 by 81. 10 by 81. Okay. So this share 4 by 9 plus 8 by 81. I have to multiply this with 9 so that my denominators are equal. So 4 9s are 36 divided by 81 plus 8 by 81. Similarly, I need to multiply this with 9. 9 3s are 27 by 81 plus 10 by 81. So it turns out to be 44 by 81. 37 by 81. So the new profit sharing ratio among the partners is going to be 44. New profit sharing ratio is 44 is to 37. The new profit sharing ratio 44 is to 37. Okay. And what is the gaining ratio? We need to calculate what is the gaining ratio. Gaining ratio. What is the gaining ratio? Gaining ratio is always new ratio minus old ratio or new share minus old share. Okay. So gaining ratio is new share minus old share or new ratio minus old ratio. So what is the new ratio of A? It is 44 by 81. Old ratio is 4 by 9. For B, it is 37 by 81 minus 2 by 9. Not 2 by 9, 3 by 9. That is share. Okay, so 3 by 9. So I'm just going to multiply this with 9. Multiply this with 9. So that my denominators will be equal. So 44 minus 36 divided by 81. Similarly, 37 minus 36. I'm sorry, 27 by 81. Okay, so 3 9s are 27. Now 44 minus 36 is 8 by 81. Similarly, 37 minus 27 is 10 by 81. So my gaining ratio is equal to 4 is to 5. So 8 is to 10. So 4 is to 5 gaining ratio. So this is how you need to write it. The next question that we are going to do will be A, B, C. This one. A, B, C, D were partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 5 is to 3 is to 2. B and C retires from the firm. B's share was acquired by D and C. Share was acquired by A. So there are two partners getting retired, B and C. Now C's retired. So B's share is acquired by D and C's share is acquired by A. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio of A and D. Now this is the question. So what is the old ratio? Old ratio A, B, and C and D. A, B, C and D. You have what is the old ratio? 5 is to 3 is to 2 is to 2. So this is the old ratio. old ratio, B and C retires from the firm. So B and C is retiring from the firm. Retiring. Now B's share is got by D and C's share is got by A. This is the question. Now B's share 3 by B's share 3 by 12. C's share 2 by 12. Now this is the share. Now B's share is acquired by whom? D. And C's share is acquired by A. Okay. So now we need to calculate what is the new share of A. What is the new share of A? Old share plus share of C. Okay. What is the old share? 5 by 12 plus share of C. What is share of C? 2 by 12. So which comes to 7 by 12. For B, it is old share plus share of C. Share of D. Now old share plus share of D. What is the old share? Old share will be of B, not B, sorry, D. This is not B, D. Okay. D, because D is only the retaining. So who are retaining? A and D. So D share, old share is 2 by 12 plus share of C, B. Share of B, that is 3 by 12. So it comes to 5 by 12. I hope that this is clear. So 2 by 12 plus 3 by 12, which comes to 5 by 12. The new profit ratio is equal to 7:5. 7:5. So this is how you need to calculate this particular problem. The next question that we are going to look into is PQR. Last one. PQR shares profits in the ratio 7:5:3. P retires and it is decided that the profit sharing ratio between Q and R will be same as existing between P and Q. Calculate new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. So this is the question. So first we need to calculate what is the ratio, gaining ratio. Okay. So question number 15. Question number 15. Who are the partners? PQR. 7:5:3. P retires and it is decided that the profit sharing ratio between Q and R will be same as existing between P and Q. So P retires and it is decided that the profit sharing ratio between Q and R will be same as existing between P and Q. Calculate the new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio. So this is the old ratio. What is then, who is retiring? Who is retiring? P is retiring. P is retiring. So what is the new ratio? New ratio is going to be Q and R. For Q and R, we need to find out see, they have given clearly it is decided that the profit sharing ratio between Q and R will be same as existing between P and Q. So which means 7/5 will be the new ratio. So what is the new ratio between Q and R? That is 7:5, because it's clearly given in the question itself that it is decided that the profit sharing ratio between Q and R will be same as existing between P and Q. So P and Q, it is 7:5. So the new profit sharing ratio will be 7:5, new ratio. Now what is the gaining ratio? Gaining ratio, I told you that new ratio minus old ratio. New ratio will be 7/12. New ratio will be 7/12 minus old ratio is 5/15. So my answer would be 35 by 60. I'm just multiplying this with 5 and this with 4 minus 20 by 60. So this will be 15 by 60. So R's share, this is Q's share, now this is R share. R share will be 5 by 12 minus 3 by 15. So multiply it with 5, multiply it with 4. So it is 25 by 60 minus 12 by 60. So 13 by 60. So 13 by 60. So this ratio is the new gaining ratio. New gaining ratio is going to be 15:13. So by which we have completed the first part that is new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. Thank you class. I'll see you in the next video.